Hello, lovely viewers. You are most welcome to our channel Poetry Online. In this video, we shall be presenting to you why candidates fail in social studies. Kindly subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get updates on all our new videos. Once again, let us assure you of a very interesting discussion. Get ready for this lesson. WAEC examination marks the end of a learning journey, which requires a lot of time, effort, and energy from your part. It is now up to you to prepare yourself to achieve the best results you possibly can. Over the years, the Chief Examiner's report on social studies centers on the same mistakes. Here are some of the reasons candidates fail in social studies. Number 1. Providing general answers instead of selective answers. When a question is asked, candidates are expected to present specific aspects of what they know and not everything they know. Writing broadly will not fetch you any good score, since such candidates will only be moving in circles without necessarily answering the question. For instance, if you are asked to write about the importance of the family in the socialization process, do exactly what you're told to do. Don't go and write everything you know about the family or everything you know about socialization. Such responses will be marked wrong. No matter how intelligent or brilliant your responses may be, they will be marked wrong if they do not suit the demands of the question. Selective answers prove to the examiner that the candidate's response are not based on guesswork. Selected answers demonstrate that the candidate has a deeper understanding of the material being tested. It equally shows that the candidate is able to make informed choices based on their understanding or based on their knowledge rather than guessing randomly. In addition to that, selective answers provide precise and clear responses which are easier for examiners to assess. General answers may lack specificity and clarity, making it more challenging for examiners to evaluate candidates' understanding. Number 2. Going against examination rubrics or violation of examination instructions. Going against examination instructions or rubrics is not advisable for many reasons. Examination instructions are designed to provide clarity and consistency in the evaluation process. They outline the specific criteria and expectations for assessment, ensuring that all candidates are evaluated fairly and uniformly. Following examination instructions shows respect for the assessment process and reflects the candidate's understanding of the expectations for the assessment. It shows that the candidate is able to interpret and apply guidelines effectively, which is a valuable skill in academic and professional life. By following instructions and examination rubrics, candidates ensure that their work is evaluated fairly and in accordance with established criteria. Going against these guidelines may result in subjective or inconsistent evaluation, which can impact on the overall fairness of the assessment process. Always read the instructions provided. Take time to understand the command words and what you're expected to do. Are you expected to list, discuss, state, explain, contrast, differentiate, draw, or tabulate? Do not answer all the questions from the same section, or do not answer all the questions from one section. Do not write in margins. Do not tear any part of the answer booklet or remove any part of the answer booklet. Use blue pens only. Do not use red, black, or green pens. Most importantly, don't forget to write your index number. Number 3. Assuming the examiner will understand you and score you for trying a question. Candidates should not assume that WAEC examiners will automatically understand what they write. It is essential for candidates to communicate their ideas clearly and effectively, ensuring that their responses are coherent and easily comprehensible. While examiners are knowledgeable in their respective fields, they only read and mark what you have written down. That is to say, examiners rely on candidates to present their answers in a manner that is accessible and well structured. While examiners always assume that they know nothing about what you're writing, and as such, they will neither correct you nor guess what you might have intended to say. It is important to make sure that your answers really communicate exactly what you intend to say. Therefore, candidates should prioritize clarity and precision in their written work to facilitate understanding by the examiner. Most importantly, WAEC examiners do not score candidates for merely trying or attempting a question. Marks are awarded to candidates for providing or presenting reasonably good answers and not for attempting questions. While attempting questions is an essential part of the examination process, the primary focus of scoring is on the correctness, precision, and the accuracy of the answers, and not merely for trying the questions. Number 4. Providing meaningless quantitative answers. Your goal in the examination is to focus on the quality of your responses rather than the quantity of your responses. In examination, it is quality over quantity. Quantitative responses mean that the candidate is not sure of what he or she is writing. Therefore, they find different ways of explaining the same point to the examiner. Quantitative answers are often confusing, vague, and uninformed. Examiners tend to dislike meaningless quantitative answers because they often lack depth and fail to demonstrate a genuine understanding of the subject matter. Examiners do not necessarily care about the length of your essay or the numerical value of what you have written, but your insightful analysis, critical thinking, and clear demonstration of understanding. A meaningless presentation of points may lack context, explanation, or relevance to the question at hand, which can hinder the examiner's ability to fully understand the candidate's script. Number 5. Deviation, misinterpretation of questions, or not fully answering the question. Another thing that causes candidates to fail in social studies is deviation or incomplete answers. Examiners only value responses that directly engage with the question. Hence, suiting the demands of the question is key in an examination. When candidates deviate from the question or fail to fully address what they are expected to do, they lose a lot of marks, if not all the marks for the question. Deviation and incomplete answers indicate a lack of understanding or preparedness or lack of attention to details. When candidates misinterpret a question, it leads to responses that are off the topic or fail to address the question or engage directly with the question. Therefore, such responses will be marked wrong. Number 6. Skimpy answers, poor essay techniques, and failure to plan answers properly. Examiners always complain that candidates do not have a free flow of information, coupled with poor paragraphing and unkept ideas. Candidates for lack of planning before starting their essays end up jamming up their work, making it dirty and unreadable to anyone who picks up the script to read. Number 7. Choosing difficult questions. Some questions are just a no-go area for candidates. Choose questions which you can easily score good marks. No examiner will award you extra marks for attempting a difficult question. Also, answering a difficult question does not in any way suggest that a candidate is intelligent. Difficult questions are usually vague, unclear, and ambiguous, and most of the times, candidates who attempt these questions often deviate. Difficult questions do not just require you to recall or remember aspects of what you have learned, but they call for critical thinking and analytical skills. And so, if you have a choice, avoid difficult questions. Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video.